Greetings, beloveds. Beloveds, there are so many restrictions that you have placed upon yourselves, feelings that you have not allowed yourself to feel, places that you have not allowed yourself to go, things that you do not allow yourself to say. So we are here to tell you that all bets are off. You are released and you are freed of all judgments that you have ever placed upon yourselves. And the first place that we would like you to begin is looking at your relationship to your sexuality. You have said, I cannot find this person attractive. I cannot find this circumstance exciting. I cannot allow myself to have the feelings, the thoughts, the desires, the fantasies, and the fetishes that I do. Our question for you, beloveds, is why not? When you can give yourself the freedom to be able to say to another, my fondest desire is to dip your toes in chocolate and suck them. Who cares? My fondest desire is to run naked through the streets of Jerusalem. Who cares? My fondest desire is to dress in women's clothing. Who cares? You do. You have created a society that has allowed you to judge yourself for what your predilections are, for what your deepest wishes and desires are. Beloveds, here's an exercise that we would like to propose to all of you. Take a piece of paper that no one shall ever see until you can allow yourself to step outside of the world of shame and write down every desire that you have ever held within your heart sexually. You can write down the things that you have wanted to do. And some of them may even be violent. Some of them may be loving. Some of them may be sexual. Some of them may be evil. Just allow yourselves to write them down, beloveds. This will bring it out of a place where you have held them and denied them and hidden them within you. And then if you feel courageous enough, find one whom you trust that you could communicate these to. And if not, just read them aloud and allow guidance to hear you. And then if you feel that you must, you can take a flame to the page and allow it to be burned so that it can be transformed into pure white light energy for you. Beloveds, we are looking to give you freedom, and this is one of the arenas that most of you have felt so severely trapped. Now, another arena we would like to discuss with you are your finances, your monies, places where you have also held shame, places where you have held desires, places where you are hoarding, places where you are spending, places where you have not quite told the truth of all things and all circumstances, places where you have not worked for a day's wage that you have been paid for, places where you have borrowed money and never have repaid it, places where you have lent money and never received it back. We would ask you to look at all of these places as well, and with the same exercise, find another piece of paper and allow yourself to write down all of the places where you have shame, embarrassment, humiliation, and fear connected to money. If you take these two polarities of what is money and what is sexuality, you're beginning to cleanse and clear one of the most creative centers within the body, the energy body, that of the sacral chakra. Do this work, beloveds. Do not mess around with this. Do not let this be another good idea from another ascended being who has come to provide you with wisdom. Beloveds, take this on and do this work, and you will find freedom. And again, find someone with whom you may communicate these, or if you cannot say at least these words aloud so that they can come out of the places where you have held them in the dark dungeons and the recesses of your mind, the places of your fears filled with cobwebs and creatures that you could not even imagine. Allow all of this to come forth, beloveds, and begin to free yourselves from the places that you have entrapped yourselves. And have fun with it, beloveds. It can get quite juicy. We will be listening. We look forward to this exercise from you. We love you, and indeed, we will speak with you again.